Hello everyone, this is MGSP Pawan. In this video, we'll continue the mathematical physics ordinary differential equation. It is a KSET 2021 revision series, and in the previous video we have discussed about the introduction part, which includes how to find the order of a differential equation, to know the equation is a linear or not, and also a constant coefficient also we have discussed in the previous class. If you haven't watched that video, please do watch that video. Now let's continue the section 2. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Let's start. Here you can see yesterday in the end section I have mentioned about the oscillation of a spring, which gives an ordinary differential equation. This motion can be represented using an ordinary differential equation. So first order linear differential equation. So let's see, the first order, generally a first order linear differential equation of the y of x must be in the form. What is the form is dy by dx plus p of x y is equal to q of x. If there is something multiplied by dy by dx term, then divided by whole term equation gives this first term. So sometimes there will be some coefficient or independent variables present in the position of p of x and in front of the dy by dx. So what you have to do is just divide with this term. So we will be end up with this expressional form of an first order linear differential equation. So now suppose we calculate to solve this, we have to calculate the integrating factor that can be done by I x is equal to exponential of integral p of x into dx. This is the p of x. So what the value will get after dividing by the term which is present in the first term of the LHS side. So we'll be getting the p of x term. So after this I'll be explaining one example. It's just this one. We won't bother about the constant integration, like here plus c will be terms will be present, so we don't go for that. To go for that, we need some initial condition. So after finding the integrating factor, so what you are going to do, just multiply with the expression of the this form what we have obtained after dividing by the term in the first term here. So I of x is equal to ipx p of x ix qx, and then observe that it can be done by dy by dx. So when you multiply, you will get the same expression as the previous one. So we'll get this expression. You can solve this expression. So which are left hand side, so we have the equation dy by dx y I of x is equal to ix qx. Now we can integrate this. So y of I of x is equal to I of x q of x dx plus c. So solving for y, we will be end up with this expression. We sort out that constant c from an initial condition at the end. So let's take an example how we can solve dy by dx plus 2x y is equal to 0. This is an first order linear differential equation, and I have taken the initial condition y is equal to 3 when x is equal to 0. What is the integrating factor? I is equal to integral exponential integral p term is p of x term is 2y. So 2x. So 2x dx is equal to e power x square. And our equation is comes out to be, I told you have to multiply this equation with the integrating factor. So we will be ending with this expression. So next, dy by dx. When you do this, you will be getting this. When you return back this, you will be getting this term y into e power x square. So solving for y, again you will be getting y is equal to e power x square. So here they have given the initial condition. So when you apply the initial condition, so at x is equal to 0 and y is equal to c, will be getting y is equal to 3 and c is equal to 3, and we will be getting y is equal to 3 into e power minus x square. So let's plot, and what is the plot looks for this like is Gaussian. So this is the Gaussian with the 3, because 3 is here constant 3, it is comes out to be here, and when it comes at x is equal to 0, and we are getting the y is equal to 3. Now let's take consider one more example, x divided by dx plus 2y is equal to sin x. So here there is a term present here, that independent variable present here. So what we are going to do next is just divide this term by x. So you will be getting, I also take on the initial condition, so we'll be getting this expression. So now what is the integrating factor here? I is equal to exponential integral 2x by x dx. So this is the p1 is p of x. So 2 by x is the term. So what after integrating, e power 2 ln x, 1 by x is equal to ln x. So ln x, when we take to here, ln into x power x square. So e power ln of x square comes out to be x square. This is the logarithmic formula. So exponential power ln power some into something will be given, that constancy something it is present here. Exponential power ln will be directly can written as x square. We multiply whole system by x square. This some mistakes. Take this x power 2. So x square multiplying this term. So then we get x square y dy. Then do the integrating. So x square y is equal to integral x sin x dx plus c. So I think you can solve this by using integrating by parts. So x square y is equal to x minus x, integration of cos x sin x is equal to cos minus cos x plus integral cos x dx. Differentiation of x, this to 1. So then cos x, then minus x cos x plus sin x plus c. Here I in the initial question I have given the condition y is equal to pi by 2 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus cos x by x plus sin x by x square plus c by x square. Finally we use the initial condition so to get the value of y. So y is equal to x, substitute the value of x, pi by 2 in the cos x place, and this term place, and this term place. So I will be taking with 0 because cos pi by 2 is 0, sin pi by 2 1 by 2, sin pi by 2 is 1. So c will be c, and x term will be pi by 2 whole square, pi by 2 whole square. So which means c, when you solve this, we'll be getting with pi by 2 square get cancels, and c will be minus 1. And our solution will minus cos x by x minus 1 by sin x by x square. So the main application of ordinary differential equation will be has so many applications, like in the solving of circuits, LCR CRC circuit. Also you can see here here there is a creation of twist here and here. So when the liquid flow from here, like two opposing forces acting here, so you can see here it is going like this. So this basically is represented by an ordinary differential equation. Similarly I have in told spring equation also defined by an ordinary equation. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubt, please comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.